My wife and I have been on a journey, our whole marriage we've known God, and I've known God my whole life. But for us, we wanted to be more intentional in our marriage, more intentional in our family, and more intentional with our church, is really drawing near to God. So we knew that we had to get more committed and more involved. Forrest invited me to the men's retreat. And during the retreat they had, I think Brian was talking about missions trip, and that just really called to me. And I've always been called to people and culture and language. So when he was kind of giving that mission, I already knew in my heart, like, yes, I know at some point in time, I'm gonna go on a mission trip. And then when we got back from the men's retreat, shortly thereafter, there was information about the mission trip. And then this one happened to be to Jamaica. So I decided we're going. At that time, I had a job, pretty decent job, but a month before our trip was set to take off, I got let go. But even then, I knew that I still got to go on this mission trip. I committed, I'm going. God already put it in my heart, so I went. So as soon as I get back, I'm like, I'm going on the next one. Don't know where, don't know anything about it. I just saw I'm committed to it. It turned out that we were going to Burundi, Africa. And I mean, it really didn't matter where we went. I knew I was going to go, but this one ended up being pretty special just because of the process it took for me to actually go on this trip. Prior to the Jamaica trip, I lost my job. It actually took about 9 months before I was able to find employment. I mean, I applied hundreds of places, and I finally got a really solid job at UPS driving. God bless us. God bless our family. We were able to catch up because I wasn't employed for so long, and I was able to get everything I needed for the mission trip. Since I was so new to the job, I didn't have any vacation time. I didn't have any time to ask off. I know in my heart, I'm gonna follow God and do what He tells me to. I did make the choice to go on the trip, and I think during the trip, I got the email that I was let go. For me, it was an easy decision, and it wasn't even really a decision. Like in my heart, in my mind, it's already yes. It's not really a decision. Like, I'm going on this trip. And I just keep thinking of that verse, James chapter 1, verse 2, where it says, count it all as joy. And that's kind of where I was at. I mean, I felt a little honored that I'm in the position to be able to choose God. If anything, it's just more solidifying that, I'm where I'm supposed to be.